Shout out to hate.
Shout out to hate.
Shout out for hate.
Well, hello everybody. We're just gonna jump right into it today, I guess. Today I'm gonna be playing Zelda. I haven't ever played this game on stream before, or most games on stream before.
You're kidding, and he wins level 3. Yup. Modern player bitch. Fuck this game. Modern player bitch. There you, Dan.
Shit, I even spelled my own damn name wrong, or my own damn username wrong.
It's impossible.
Oops.
It's fucking impossible to get
Try
anyone
that
with this
again.
character. Modern player bitch mashing the button. How many level 3s did he get? Because he just mashed the fucking level 3 button with modern D. Go fuck your mother. What a fucking piece of shit scrub.
I don't know why I can't
What
use
a
it
terrible
that for
fucking
this.
player.
Kinda sucks.
Well, I gotta take a fucking break because this is just a waste of time. Like really, I'm learning nothing. I'm losing to the most stupid online button mashing bullshit, and I have a character that fucking can't do jack diddly shit.
Haven't
I'm
even had
losing
this
the
in
mirror
full
match because the
screen.
fucking
Oops.
modern player can go like this in the middle of my hit strings and get free level 3s and grabs. What a fucking bitch. Thank you, That's Whack, for that super chat. Ages ago. It was like 18 minutes ago. But like at this point, it's like I want to play the game and get to master. I don't see how I'm supposed to. I really don't, because what's happened is everyone just learned their online bullshit strings and shit. I can't get around them with Zangief. I can't. I'm playing as hard as I possibly
Oh
can.
no, that's the
Fighting
excuse.
it.
That's the new
And I can't
excuse.
get any wins
Everyone
because
already learned their
everyone is
online
better.
bullshit strings
Literally
and all
everyone
that.
is better. What exactly do they expect me to
My
fucking
OBS
do?
looks really choppy.
I don't get it.
I don't
I
know
really
what
don't know what they
happened
want me to do. What can I do better with Zangief? I'm playing insanely conservatively. I'm trying to be tricky. I'm trying to mix up. I'm trying to
See
do
if I can
big
fix this
combos.
really quick.
Half the time, the game drops the input, or someone literally mashes
Well,
the
nobody's
flag,
here.
and it interrupts my hit string. Like, what are you talking about? God, this game is fucking terrible online.
Alright, come on.
Unplayable.
Better. There we go.
Unfucking playable. This button mashing freaks, losers, fucking degenerates, playing this game, playing it like that.
Button mashing freaks and
Unreal.
losers.
I know what I'll do. When he's attacking, I'll just keep mashing the level 3 button in modern and hope that there's a microsecond that the netcode is a piece of shit. The rollback netcode is a piece of shit. So it'll just do it interrupt and I'll get a level 3. And
someone
it just
a little
gives it to
bitter.
him. He just and it just gives it to him.
You guys already know the Zelda story, blah blah blah. I don't have to show it to you. You know
unbelievable.
what happens.
Unfucking believable, man. Unreal.
I think my capture card's on its way out. What the fuck?
Unreal. Fucking guys, they don't even know combos. They don't know combos or anything. They're just fucking mashing buttons. Fucking modern Zangief is literally just mashing
Hello,
instant
Mara.
throws and instant
Hello.
hits.
Unfortunately,
no
you're
combo at all.
here today, I guess.
They really better fucking do something to make Zangief
really
better.
looks
Because at this
very
point, like, he
bad.
might as well not even
Let me
be in the
just
game.
fix
Him
this
and
real
Lily, like, there's no reason for them to be in the game.
I swear,
Honda
I
can
set this up
squeak
for
out
like
wins. He's not
a good
great,
10 minutes.
But these two, I feel
I tried fixing this
that
for like a good
definitely
10 minutes.
Zangief and
It
Lily
didn't
bottom
work clearly.
two. Probably just above
fix
them
that
is
up?
like Jamie, maybe. But geez, dude, I mean, he's so bad. He is so fucking bad.
Yeah, you guys already know the intro. Blah blah blah. Perk, shut up. Just get out of here.
Yeah, they gotta give him something.
This is my
They literally-
screen.
yeah, what tools does he have? Really? Everyone else can rush him down constantly, get in his face. He doesn't have anything that will work.
Blah blah
He doesn't
blah.
have anything.
So basically,
only things
anybody
you
that
can
doesn't
use are
know,
tools that leave him unsafe. You're taking
you
a
gotta go
giant
to the
risk
tree
with a hope
guy
of reward.
because
While all the top tiers, everything they do
he's
is safe.
calling you.
So even if it doesn't hit, they immediately recover.
Everybody
and
knows
they
Zelda, so
continue
I don't really have to
attacking.
explain
attacking. Him is like, here comes my one big. Hopefully, I trick them Hail Mary, and if it doesn't work, I just might as well fucking quit, put out the game. Moronically unbalanced. All right, fuck this. I'm coming back right now. I've had it. I fucking had it.
Perk, I love Zelda.
I'm coming
Get
back
out
right
of here.
now, and I'm getting wins. I've had enough of this shit. I've really had enough.
Perk, no, you know
Hold on,
we gotta
it's gonna
first
fall
go
up
get the sword because it's.
Here comes a new
All right, guys. I've had
That's
enough.
what you have to
I've
do.
really
You have
had
to get the
enough tonight.
sword. It's
I've
a
had enough
Zelda
of this
thing.
fucking bullshit, and I'm about to start getting
You have
wins
to get
right
the
now.
money,
I've
too,
just
and
totally,
all that.
completely had it up to here.
This is the first
this
area,
fucking
though,
game. I'm about to kick some ass.
Oh shit. Oops. I totally knew that rock was there.
He sucks. He just kept mashing. Fuck you. Seriously, dude. These players, they are awful.
Perk, no, I couldn't play it during release. Of course I couldn't. I wasn't
Alright.
born yet.
Well,
I was born
at
like
least-
this game came out
at
like
least
99, 98. No, it
some
was like
advancement tonight.
Oh,
Just
you're
not-
right. I didn't play it at
like,
release,
think
but I played it
was
when I
like
was a kid.
22,400.
When I was a little kid.
Now I'm at like 22,800. So I got a few hundred, but you know, again, every single time that I'm playing these fucking top tier characters, especially Cammy, there's just no way to win. I don't see how you can win. Their basic shit beats you. If you try to parry, they just throw. If you try to break the throw, they just mash buttons. And if they try to do anything
no,
to
I
throw, they
don't.
just neutral
I'm
jump.
actually
And
good
if
at
you can't get
games
them out of the air,
when I
they
can
just
when I
jump
want
out
to.
of everything. So I don't see how you're supposed to beat any of those characters.
How does this?
with
Oh, the
Zangief,
camera's
honestly,
just the same.
you know.
I think.
And then these modern characters are another thing too. When you can instantly get a super, instantly get an anti-air, and instantly get
You
this
know I gotta get the
interrupt.
40
I'm doing
rupees
a
for
hit
the
string,
shield.
and his strings are hard to do with Zangief.
You guys know
much
this
harder than other
already.
characters. They're not button mashing. You have to time them. Like the light mediums are tough. And I'm doing it, and they're just going, ooh, like this. Give me level 3. Come on, give me uppercut. Give me level 3. Because they're fucking modern mashing. And then you can interrupt your hit string by mashing like a fucking scrub. That's just not fun gameplay, you know. This is the hardest climb by far of the
Can I pick this up,
entire
please?
cast. This is the hardest climb because this is not fun. It's not. Every once in a while I get a good set and it's fun, but for most matches are not fun. It's just like you're getting beat up. You are such a disadvantage to be able to get a win against the top tier like that button masher fucking loot. It's not fun gameplay. It's
Look at he's making
exhausting. It's
excuses.
incredibly
Always
fucking
the
exhausting.
excuses. Just like Marin today.
So, as usual, sorry for the salt, but that's just
Oh, you just
part of
couldn't
the
pick those
territory when
rocks
you're
up, I
playing this
guess.
fucking game. All right. Anyway, thanks. We did make advancement. It's gonna be an uphill battle, dude. This is gonna take probably. I would be surprised if I even hit master by the time that the
Did I
update
get
comes
that?
out
I
on
don't
May
know.
22nd. And today's May 3rd. Because you only play this twice a week. I'd be shocked if we are at
Yeah, he's
master
dropping Street Fighter. I could see it.
by then with this slow climb with how bad this is. You
Oh,
know.
money.
Anyway, thank you all for being here. Thanks for the support. Support was good tonight, and I will see you all later in the week for more. All right.
I don't know what's with
Oh my
him
God,
and
guys.
not
Dude, that is seriously so
being able to
exhausting. I'm
understand
covered
what
in sweat.
responsibility is. I
fucking-
just
my
don't get
adrenaline's
it.
all the way up. It's just like, Jesus, to play that fucking game with Zangief online. It's like getting pounded.
Marin,
by a
you're the one with
boxer
the issues.
just
You
standing just
you
punching
literally
straight
said you wouldn't boot up
face.
COD. Just boot up
Oh
COD.
my God. It's so much
And
hard
win.
work to get basic shit with Zangief. Even with the advanced combos and everything I know, these fucking button mashing scrubs get away with everything. Jesus Christ. All right. I'm looking for my... I can't even see right now. My eyes are all fucking crossed and shit. Here we go.
24.
This is for tomorrow.
All right,
Tomorrow
gotta
we're
get,
doing some Fallout, finally. Thank goodness.
16
I've been
more,
really enjoying
or
Fallout 4. I hope
26,
tomorrow you guys
16.
will join me on the
Can't
first
do math right
stream.
now.
6:45 p.m. Pacific time, if you can make it. 6:45 p.m. Excuse me.
I can go inside. I
11,
think this room has
15
it.
a.m. if you want the podcast. 12:45 p.m. Pacific time if you want Fallout 4 gameplay tomorrow. Okay, and oh man,
Oh wait.
you're right. I did. Avarice says you stuck in there. You can at least end the stream knowing you gave it all you got. I'm giving it all my all, but when you have a game like this that's so fucking
Let's go on
unbalanced
really
with these
quickly.
tiers and people who have literally learned exactly what to do against Zangief. Like I can barely throw anyone. He's a throw character, and I can barely throw anybody.
Money.
They've all learned the ultra safe
Look, I
ways
got
to
the
just
money
hop right
room.
out of his throw
Easy.
setups and just
Money
fucking
room.
push buttons to mash and dominate, and he can't get out of it. It's fucking lame.
That's a heart. I knew that.
Oh my
I knew that
God,
was a heart.
really, it's grueling shit. But got it done, right?
Oh, that's
All
enough.
right, guys,
All right,
thank
let's
you. And tomorrow, podcast in the morning. Then
Ugh. Just get out of here. All right, let's look at what we have on the ESP video thing. Got that.
The hate
I
army
guess.
troll.
It's the hate army, bro.
I haven't been
Hate
watching that
army.
much
Shout
TSP
out
lately.
to
Hate army.
hate.
Good vibes to the
Shout
hate
out to
army.
hate.
Shout out to hate.
Shout out
Shout out to hate.
Shout out to hate.
Shout out for
Shout
hate.
out for hate.
Good morning,
Oh,
everyone,
stop
and
talking,
welcome to the
ugh.
show. Phil here, and this is the Level 1 podcast. It is Tuesday, the 9th of April, 2024.
Give me this
Good
shit.
morning, everyone, and welcome. It's time for the Level 1 podcast.
Look, I'm a speedrunner. Look, I'm so good at it. No, get it that way.
Today is April 10th, 2024. Happy Friday, everyone. I'm DSP, and welcome to the show.
Because
Today
it's
is
my
the 12th
stream.
of April, 2024.
It's Nakarina
All right.
time.
Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the show.
It's
Today is
my
April
stream.
15th,
If you don't like
2024, a
my
Saturday.
stream,
Good morning,
watch
everyone.
somebody else.
How are you doing? Hope you're doing well. And I welcome you here, the Level 1 podcast. Today is Monday, the 15th of April, 2024.
And I
I'm
named
DSP.
him
Good
Link
morning,
in
everyone,
literally every
and
other game
welcome
I've
to
played.
the
So.
show. It's
yeah.
the Level 1
There you
podcast.
go.
I'm DSP, broadcasting
Oh, that's
to you
the wrong one.
live from lovely
Oops.
Washington State here this morning. It is Tuesday, the 16th of April, 2024. Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the show. I'm
It's
Phil.
that way.
Bill I am, and this is the Level 1 podcast for Wednesday, the 17th of April, 2024. Good morning, and
Look,
welcome
you're
everyone to
actively
the show.
ruining the stream
I
by
just said a
being
brand
here,
new
so
stream
go
starts
away.
Right now, today is Friday, the 19th of April, 2024. Good morning, everyone,
Yeah,
and welcome
shield,
to the
blah,
show.
blah,
I'm
blah,
DSP,
sword,
and this is the
blah,
Level
blah,
1
blah.
podcast.
Go away.
For
Get out of here.
Saturday, the 20th of April,
Get out of here.
2024. Good morning, everyone. Phil here, and welcome to the Level 1 podcast. It is Sunday, the 21st of April, 2024, and you know what that means. Sunday
I don't know.
is
I don't know how
React
well I
Day.
remember the dungeon.
Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the show. How is everyone this lovely Monday? Level 1 podcast. I'm DSP. Today
Hello,
is Monday,
please.
the 22nd of
There we
April,
go.
2024. Good morning, everyone. Phil here, and welcome to the Level 1 podcast. How are you all doing today? I hope you're doing well. It is Tuesday, the 23rd of April,
I haven't been
2024.
watching a lot, but I'm gonna watch. That's 2 months. Shit. What do we have? That one.
The hate army
Because
troll.
apparently,
hate army,
1 minute
bro.
man left
Hate
or
army.
something.
Shout
I
out
I haven't
to
been paying that much
hate.
attention to
Good
it,
vibes
but
to
I
the
know
hate.
you're.
Shout out to hate.
Shout out
Shout
for
out to
No.
hate.
Shout out
Yeah.
to hate.
Shout out for
Shout
hate.
out for hate.
And now the talking tree's gonna yap at me or something.
Whoops.
Yeah, Perk, I know it's laggy. I don't know. My capture card's dying. It's
How do
on
I
its
feel
way
about big
out.
tippers getting
Even though I
upset,
haven't
not,
used
not,
that
not
much,
being able
I
to
guess it's
control
just-
me or the topics I
It's
talk
dying
about?
or something.
Listen, it's this simple, okay? The rules apply to everyone and always have. It's
Which
never
is
been
actually
any
gonna
different. I've been
suck
doing this for
because
16 years. All right.
We don't have those
and not
commands.
once ever in my 16-year run as
And
a
I've been
YouTuber
saying,
have I let
it's
someone
gonna
who
suck
contributes
because
control me or my content.
I wanted to
all right?
stream
If there's topics that I feel are off limits or I
a
don't want
new
to talk
SMT
about, I'm
game that's
not
coming
going to
out,
talk
and I'm
about
gonna
them.
actually stream
And if
that
someone
like,
gets
seriously.
upset because of
And,
that,
like,
it's
this,
too bad.
where
you
I'm just
know?
kind of streaming it
Doesn't
just to
even
say
matter
that,
if it's,
just for the hell of it.
a detractor.
But I actually
if
wanted
it's
to stream
a
that game.
actual, viewer and
And I
fan
will
of my
be streaming
content.
that,
If it's
like,
one of my biggest
all of next
supporters
month.
ever, it doesn't matter who it is. Everyone has to abide by the same rules,
But
and I retain the control over my content. Period.
my
You know,
capture
if I don't
card's
wanna
not really
take it in a certain
cooperating.
direction that I feel is going to be negative for the
Oops.
channel overall, or the stream, or the viewers, I will not do that. All right. So it's that simple. And sometimes it happens where over the years you
Alright.
get a change in attitudes, you get a change in all kinds of stuff. It's happened many different
Get out
times
here.
over the years if you haven't noticed. It's not just one particular person. So listen, what it might very well be is that at one point someone really likes my content, and so they want to support it. But then over a course of several years, maybe they fall out of love with my content and they don't like it as much, but now they want to participate in a different way. So now they want to stir conversation, whatever it could be. But the truth is, it's never going to change, okay? It's always going to be the same. Nothing is going to change around here, all right? You're not going to see me being completely controlled by anyone or anything, any force, right? It doesn't matter if it's a particular line of conversation, a question, whatever it may be, right? It just is what it is. That's how I am too. Like, I'm not going to be favoritistic towards any party or parties.
I'm not
because of
climbing the
stuff.
tree.
I mean, how many times
That's
has
it.
Kirk asked to be unbanned? And I said, listen, even though you
Look,
support
I'm
the
not
streams, I'm not
climbing that.
unbanning you. You've violated the rules too many times. If you want to come back as someone else that I don't know it's you, that's one
Give me
thing.
the,
I can't stop you.
give me the
But I'm
stick.
absolutely
Oh, it's
not
a-
going
a
to
map,
unban you.
actually.
I'm not
Yeah.
having you come back when you've broken the rules so many times and you refuse to change. So that's it, You gotta put your foot down at some point. And that's how it
Shit.
is around
Oh
here, you know?
no.
So I hope that you guys
How did I fuck
like
that
the
up?
streams,
Oh,
but the fact that I
dude.
don't allow them to constantly be derailed with people
How
who
did I
want to
fuck
take it
that
that
up?
way. Particularly, you know, some people want to take my content in a very political direction. I outright have stated I don't want to do DSP politics, which, by the way, if I do it, it would
He
not be
literally
called,
said
okay?
multiple
It would be
times
called
that he
something
wants
else,
to do
and
that,
it would not
actually.
be on YouTube. It would be of another format somewhere else. But if I ever get into politics, it would
Yeah,
not be here.
whatever.
This content is something I've done for 16 years that I don't want to jeopardize simply because I want to talk about a different subject matter. Okay. So yeah, like that's the deal. Like I'm not going to put up with nonsense from anybody. And you know, people I've noticed over the last,
Yeah,
I'd say
thanks for the
several
tip.
months, certain characters and people
It's
have
a
been trying to push
tutorial
me in
after
directions
all, I
I don't want
guess.
to go. And then they get upset. Oh, why aren't you
Like, get
reading
outta
this
here.
or reading that? Because I don't have to. Because I've always had the ultimate control over my content. It does not matter,
That's what you want, always ultimate control,
you know,
right?
how much you're contributing. I'm not going to say certain things or do certain things in my content that's going to be inflammatory and detrimental to everyone. And if people get upset about that, oh well, I can't stop them. You know, it's like I've always said, my content on YouTube is like a revolving
Doctor, I
door.
found the slingshot.
At some
the
point,
very
people like me,
slingshot.
some people they don't. Or they like me
Yeah.
at one point, they don't like me at another point. Whatever. You know, people change, I change. There's nothing you can do about that. You know, it's not the end of the world if you say goodbye to some people. You say hello to new ones, right? That's just how it is. So I appreciate, you know, when people support me over time. I really do. It's nice to have someone who are consistent supporters of content. At the same time, when you notice a change in attitude and when you notice that people are trying to be more and more demanding or controlling, and you got to lay down the
Hello?
law, if they don't appreciate that or understand it, then that's that. And you say goodbye, right? Right? Am I right or am I right?
Oh, you have to just
That's my
Z-target
attitude
it, I
anyway.
guess.
Maybe there's people
Didn't
who are
know
so
that.
beholden. I mean, let's be honest. There's YouTubers
How
out
you-
there
how
that
was I
literally
supposed
just
to
sit
know?
there and let people degrade and insult and bemean them for contributions because it's the only way they can make
Bemean?
money. Yeah, that's not me.
I don't think that's
I
a
actually
word.
make content that people
You
like
mean-
and they support it. So I'm not
I
going
don't think
to
I've ever heard
then
that word. Whatever.
be, you know, have my stuff going away I don't want it to. You know what I'm saying? So there you have it. All right. And it hasn't changed or anything. It's, you know, it's just the same attitude. It's always been the same rules. It's just, I guess, at some point, some people think that they don't apply to them. I don't know why. There's definitely, it's not just one person. This has happened many, many times over the years. But it's life, right? I'm good. I'm happy. I'm continuing on positively. As you notice, I'm not sitting here freaking out about anything. I'm having a good time, right? So
I ought to
don't-
ban
know,
you.
that- I don't know
Honestly, I
why-
ought to ban
why
you.
Drama channels, of course, want to latch on to drama.
Or
and make
maybe
drama.
I didn't
If
know.
there's
I just
drama,
didn't remember it.
everything's fine.
It's
I've
been a
having
long time.
Good time, you know, as normal. There's nothing that's changed. Everything is perfectly having a, you know, fun and under control. I don't know why these idiots want to.
Yeah, Zelda
lie
dropped
about
my
stuff
inputs,
because
yeah.
they do constantly.
Nothing I
But,
could
you
do.
know, that gets them their clickbait. So don't watch their shit and just come here and relax. That's all I can say. You know. Dentronics. Okay. All right, so we're going to get started in a moment. And as you know, when we do these streams, I typically try to go about 5 parts, and each part's about a half an hour long, roughly. So we'll see how far we get tonight. We are starting at part 7 of episode 3. YouTube is erroneously telling me I played the whole thing when I didn't. We didn't even start it. So, excuse me. Should be fun.
Now, guys,
If you like
Now,
the throwback
guys.
content, right? I certainly hope that you enjoy the content. You're really having a good time with it, right? Please support it tonight in any way, whether that be a like
got
on the
'em.
stream,
That's-
whether that be a super chat, a super sticker, a membership, a gifted membership, or a tip.
This is the
All of that is
the
very important to
compass,
this
if I
channel.
remember
Why?
correctly.
Because this channel doesn't have a lot of user traction yet. You know, the videos I'm
I'm
putting
just
out are for
saying, I
posterity
finished the
purposes.
game by
They get maybe like
myself under
100
the
to 200
age of
views
10
tops
upon
each
release,
usually.
and you out here
Um,
struggling as much.
Are they ad revenue
Wait,
enabled? Most
struggling,
of them are.
which
And I make
means
like
I'm clearly a
$1
much
day
better
on this
person.
channel.
than
No
you.
exaggeration.
Get the hell
That's
out of
about
here.
the profit I make on ad revenue on this channel.
Gwen,
Over
it's my
time,
capture
this channel
card. I
will
can't do
watch
anything
work
about
that will
it.
do
I have to
better.
restart my
Alright,
computer
but
and stuff,
If you can support tonight, please do. Particularly,
and I'll fix it eventually.
earlier
Or
today, my React stream
don't
did
know.
very poorly, and I don't know why. You know, we actually talked about it, and no one can really seem to figure out a particular reason.
Perk,
why
no, actually,
that
you're
stream did so
actually
poorly. It
much
was a good stream. The
badder
content
than
was a
I
good
am,
variety of stuff.
and you
We
suck,
seemed to have a good time.
and everything.
So it might have just been a bad day. Who knows? Or an unlucky day, or whatever you want to say. Tonight, it sure would be great to have a solid stream here on DSP Throwback. these streams, no exaggeration, are
You probably
really
died in the
reason
first dungeon. I buy that
allow
actually.
this channel to be
You probably
viable. If I
died.
didn't do these streams and have support on them, this channel would kind of just be like a lot of
But
work
if I
done.
die in the
So I'm
first
glad that
dungeon,
these
it's
streams are
different
brought
because I have
out.
the
If you
boss
like
in
them,
hyper
if
mode.
you are here to relax
is
and enjoy,
like-
you're in the right place.
It
If
makes
you're here
him
to feel
super
nostalgic
tough
vibes,
and
you're
stuff.
definitely in the right place. And I would ask that if you could support, I would appreciate that. Okay? Astronaut says, any update on the Fallout videos? What happened? Did you win the fight? Part 1 of the Fallout 3 playthrough on this channel got claimed for music, and I disputed it over 2 weeks ago, and it's still on hold. Dispute is still pending, because as I said, YouTube lies about their rules. YouTube claims it's 2 weeks. It's not. They give 2 weeks to standard people. They give a full month to corporations. So because it was a music claim from
Oh, blah,
corporation,
blah, blah.
I have to sit here and wait an
Corporation.
entire
this, that,
month
and the third.
until it clears
You
up.
know the
And
DSP
it'll
stuff.
probably take the whole
Why do I
month.
have to explain
So
any of
probably
this?
sometime
I'm
in
not
May,
gonna
I'll get the
explain it,
word
'cause
on
you
if I
know.
won that,
You
which
probably
I
know better than
probably
me.
will, and I'll
It's
get
just a
some
heart-
review
oh,
on
wow,
part
great.
1 of the Fallout playthrough here. As for the Fallout 4 playthrough over on DSP Gaming, it's exactly the same. There's got to be some big corpo that
get outta
owns
here.
the music that's in question, and because of that, I disputed it. It'll probably take
It's
upwards
just
of a
hearts.
month to get cleared up.
Lovely.
So maybe sometime by the end of May, I'll know if I'm actually going to make any revenue on that video. Right now, I'm making absolutely nothing on it. So that's what happens when stuff gets claimed on YouTube. It just gets frozen, and you don't know for like a month. Okay? Okay, everyone. So we're about to get started. Remember, tonight is an interactive stream. I'll be reacting to things people are saying in the chat. And I also am excited for where the game will go, right? And I hope that you are too.
was
It should
not
be a
that
fun
way.
time. And again,
This
if
way.
any contributions come in, yes, this is an interactive stream. I will shout them out live. This is not like the react stream earlier where I wait for like half-an-hour periods. I do shout outs during the parts and the like.
Oops.
Fair enough? Okay, we're
Alright.
going to get started. I'm just going to do a brief intro for the on-demand viewers, and then we're going to get started. Okay? Cool. All right, here we go. Hello, everyone, and welcome back
Hello,
to my
everyone.
retro react for The Walking Dead Season 1. And then we'll go from there. Just remember, guys, this
I don't
is
know
a
if there's,
fun
like,
series.
more
If
than
you like
3
the
of those,
content, please
skull
give it a
things
like.
in
Maybe
here.
leave some comments on it. Let me know what you think. Give me, hey, send me your
Perk,
messages
I don't have
about
bad
what it was like
internet.
back when
That's
you were
you.
watching this and what you think about watching it,
think.
you know, now in the present day. Maybe consider a super thanks on the video if it's a video that's eligible for that. Many of them are. And of course, perhaps become a member of the channel. You'll get access to emotes in the chat. You'll also be able to watch all these archive streams on demand immediately after they end, rather than having to wait over the course of the week to see these episodes be uploaded separately. Fair enough?
Did I forget where I'm supposed to go again? Oh, there.
These contributions are mandatory. Typically helps me more than anything.
Not bad. Alright. After I finish the first dungeon, I'm gonna restart because it's lagging really bad.
Looked at each other and was like, what?
But
You saw
until
what I
then, you
saw.
gotta
He's
you gotta
like,
suffer.
yeah. It's
Suffer
like,
it.
okay.
It was awesome.
That was weird.
I mean, they're just as scared of you as you are of them.
Oh, this is
man.
the DSP
Yeah, well, I
thing.
mean, Wendigo, man.
It was like the most
You guys don't
stereotypical
give a
old
fuck,
Irish.
shit.
The hate army troll.
It's the hate army, bro.
Alright, let's see what we got. What do we have? It's really just background noise. So.
The hate army troll.
It's the hate army, bro.
Hate army.
Shout
that
out
guy.
to
Hate army.
Hate.
Good vibes to the
Shout
hate
out to
army.
Hate.
Perk, shut up. Get out of here.
Shut up, hate.
Shout out to hate.
Shout out for hate.
Okay.
Oh, there.
All
I
right.
remember.
Now on to the topic that I want to read to you guys. All right. So the other night,
See,
Not
I knew
playing
the
Alone in the
whole
Dark.
time.
someone asked a question, and I could.
Perk, I bet you if you did it, you
They
take
said-
twice as long.
Could you just at
I
least
just
maybe give
bet,
us some
I know.
ideas of maybe some of the ways that if you had done that Mike Klum documentary, excuse me, the way that maybe it would have gone, or it would have been a little different.
It's 3,
all the other
1, 2, 3,
documentaries
1,
about you.
2, 3, 1. I knew it
And
was
in a
2,
nutshell,
3,
I'll
1.
just summarize. I said, basically, this documentary was going to show all the hate towards me. In fact, it was going to interview some of the people, the top people who don't like me, right? And they were going to get a chance to speak in the documentary about why it is that they don't like me. But then what it was going to do was show my responses to that. to show how I feel
Man,
about
it's
it.
on my
and
internet.
Clap back a little bit. And then what it was going to do was kind of analyze
It's my capture
why
card,
so many people hate
which is
me.
dying for some
Like,
reason.
what created this hatred? Is it legit? Does it even make sense? Because let's be honest, with the level of hate that I get, the amount of people who stalk my every move, who make so many videos and hateful things about me every day, from a little rinky-dink streamer that I am, a small guy, right? Why do I get that level of attention, right? And we talked about it. It's like, even if everything anyone ever said about me was true, if you believe that back in the day I was a racist and a sexist and an awful
Which
person,
is true.
well, you
He's
can't
all of
actually
those
hold that
things.
to me now because that's not my content anymore. But I guess you could still hate me for something I did over a decade ago.
Which one? What
correct?
do you, what do
Like, I think that's
do
what
here? I don't
some people
remember.
would say, is that it's a lot of people would say that, right? Now, also, for example, a lot of people with the current day stuff, my bankruptcy, e-begging
the
too much,
button on
the
the side.
mobile game controversy, and all that nonsense. Even if all of it was true, which again, it's not, and I
One took
urge
me
you
a
to
minute to
understand that
remember.
the vast majority of crap on the internet that's said about me is not true. Even if all of that crap was true, why is it that so many people hate me? Because it's relatively tame shit. You know, this is not allegations of
Now, Perk, you
sexual
can't even
abuse or
stream this game
grooming.
anymore.
This is not
You
like
literally couldn't
murder.
stream if you
This is
tried.
not- you know what I mean? With the level of hatred that I get on the
Here come
internet,
the excuses.
you would think that I've done these awful, egregious things to warrant it. But in reality, it's just a series
Shut up,
of
I'm not
kinda
stupid. I
silly,
know what to do.
small things over time that accumulated up
Man,
and up and up and
I don't even
up,
know what your
to
setup
the point
is.
where now
Your
the
PC's
running
not
joke
even
is to
working. I don't
always
really
say
wanna
that
hear
I'm a
that from
bad
you.
person who made bad decisions and blah blah blah. But it's
Your
like,
PC's
but
not
can
even
you really
working.
justify any of that, or is it that it's just the meme to not like me anymore?
You literally
right?
can't stream if you tried
So
right
that was
now.
going to be one of the things
You have to stream on your laptop.
that we were going to
When does all of
explore
that go?
in this documentary to some extent, because keep in mind, it was only going to be about an hour long, and topics were going to move fast. So nothing was ever going to be particularly analyzed for more than just a couple of minutes. And there was actually be some really funny parts and some interesting parts in
Wow,
there,
this
things that people had
stream
never
is
heard before.
dying,
You know,
Dad.
we're going to try to get some people possibly from my past to be a part of it, right? If we could. Some stuff you guys have literally never seen before anywhere on the internet, you know? Because here's the thing. When someone is making a documentary about me, but it's not a documentary, it's literally just, oh, I went through all the detractor shit
Oh,
for
it's a
10
hit
years,
piece,
and here it is all in a
apparently,
row.
or so he claims.
That's not a documentary. Literally, that's not a documentary at all. You didn't even cover it factually. You just regurgitated what detractors said for 10 years. You're a drama queen then. And everyone's been there, done that, right? We wanted to take it from a completely different angle than that. Yes, we wanted to absolutely acknowledge all of that and show it all exists and here it all is. Here's the people saying it to the camera. But then finally giving me a chance to, in one place focused, respond to that stuff and then show you what my life is really like. That it's nothing like what these people say or portray me as. You know, a typical stream, a typical day in my life, how different it is. Here's people from my past who know me, who say, yeah, I don't know what the hell these people are talking about, right? That's what it was
I
gonna
don't
be.
think anybody
All
knows
right?
you, though. You don't have
But
any friends to speak
that
of.
wasn't
so.
all of it either. You know, again,
matter.
I'm not giving away every single thing about this documentary because we had other ideas too. And the thing is, it was still in developmental stages, right? Like, this is something that we were working on. It was in development. And I know that it wouldn't have worked.
Yeah,
Because,
Perk Jr.
Number
is
one,
busy
too much
playing
negativity
COD.
on the
You,
internet. Again,
you
if you're
can't
obsessed with me, would have just turned it into
let
your
him play a
own
real
bullshit
game.
party anyway.
teach him what a real
number
game
two,
looks like.
Scheduling, there was no way I was ever going to make that fucking work at all. And now number three, and this happens in retrospect, which I didn't know at the time, you know, Mike was already working on other documentaries, and one of these documentaries he's working on is EDP, one of the most reviled people on this planet, because he was basically caught red-handed being accused of pedophilia. Okay? So because of that, can
That
you
is pretty
imagine?
bad.
Big documentary number one, Boogie. Big documentary number two, EDP. The next one, Dark Side Phil. No
Swan.
thanks. I don't want to be associated with that shit. I mean, the whole point was that my documentary was going to be very different than Boogie's. But do you really think I want to be the next in line of that string of documentaries? No, I do not. So in retrospect, I think I made the right choice. Okay,
Too high.
I'm not saying that I would never do a documentary. I'm saying that right now it makes no sense. My story continues and is not even ready to be done yet. I feel like my documentary, if I ever do one, should be done further down the line, right? Maybe when it's time to say we're hanging it up or I'm near the end of my life cycle of doing content, then you make that kind of a documentary. I don't think we're going to do it now. I honestly don't think it would benefit me. I don't think it's going to bring any newcomers to my content at all. Sadly, I think it would be more for everybody else out there. I don't think it's going to help anyone. And as you guys know, you guys outright told me, right?
2, 3, 1.
Outright that this was not going to work. That if I did this, that basically it was going to backfire and hurt everyone, especially after everything last year with the interview and everything. And I listened to you, and I think that was the right feedback. Okay. But anyway, we were talking about this as I was playing Alone in the Dark the other night. Someone left a comment on the video. It's an insanely lengthy comment, and I would just like to read this verbatim. All right?
All right, get out
I'm
of
just
here.
going to read the comment verbatim.
But you know, this is
And
the
I'm very
first
curious to
dungeon.
hear
It's so
everyone's
easy.
thoughts on it. So here's the comment
Everyone
left
knows
on my
it.
Alone in the Dark
at
video
this
where we were
point.
talking about this. Okay? Here it is.
This is like
The
video
majority
game
of the
tutorial number
detractors
1.
don't hate you for any real reason. They just monetize their videos. Duty made videos about Wings of Redemption before he
What
ever
do you
came
mean
to you.
disaster stream?
And he was
I did it
bullied
good.
out by the other
I did it as
Wings
good as anybody
detractors.
else. It wasn't even that bad.
So he
I
stopped
didn't die at
trying to make them
all.
about you.
Nothing happened. It was good.
It's literally just for money for most of these big ones, and YouTube stopped.
Took me
them.
like, what,
If YouTube
20
had
minutes,
stopped them from
maybe?
monetizing this crap,
30?
they
I
would
don't
go
know.
do something else. The majority of the videos are your new content from today, with clips from years and years ago spliced in everywhere to try to create a
Oh, yeah, I have
false
to look
narrative.
up or something.
They don't care about anything at this point but making money, and they will fabricate stuff just to keep their money rolling in. Let's continue. The original detractors were actually just a bunch of crazy and obsessed people who were fanboys of Kojima. You kept saying bad stuff about Hideo Kojima while playing Metal Gear Solid, and that made them get really mad. They're all long gone now and probably on heavy medication of some sort at this point. Again, this is a comment on my video. I'm not saying this. This is me reading a comment, okay? It's literally 90% money-based now. They just never really made a career out of it. It would have mostly died out if not for that. Duty and the other spam uploaders make thousands of dollars a month doing this kind of content. More than they ever would have done doing anything else because they're all untalented morons. They treat making content about you like some people upload clips of their family or of the movie Frozen. I
Oh,
don't get
damn,
that.
that
I
was
guess
so
what they're saying
fast.
is,
Wait, that's
obsession.
it?
Like, I upload
Oh,
like
never
content of
mind.
my
I think it's
family.
one
Oh,
more.
I'm the biggest fan of Frozen. Well,
Oh,
I'm
no,
the
that's
biggest
it.
hater of
What?
Darkside Phil. Monetize that shit. I guess that's what he's trying to say.
I thought I
Okay.
have it on hyper mode, so it's supposed to be like a lot harder and stuff.
Let's continue.
Oh,
Most
boo.
of the
That
detractors
sucks.
are far more racist
That's it?
and sexist
Dude.
and anything else than anything you ever did. It's not
Yeah,
valid
thank
take.
you, Double
Now,
A.
before
Finally,
I
somebody on
continue,
my side. The rest of you can
I'm
get
just gonna
out of
say
here.
something
I
right
don't
now.
need you.
Those
Perk,
people
you can go.
who
Goodbye.
claim that
Good
they
day.
hate me because of things that I
You
say
only hate
and
me
do,
'cause you're on the West
things
Coast
they say
anyways.
and do
Ugh.
are far more vile.
Could never be me.
You have no idea. Like, no exaggeration, and this is me from my understanding.
All right,
They
see, guys,
call
I finished the
people who
first
are
dungeon.
fans
It
of
was
me or supporters of me dense. Okay?
it was super
Do you know what
tough.
that means? Do you know where that
I
comes
struggled
from?
a lot.
They're basically saying that when you were a child, someone dropped you on your head and you have a malformed skull because of it, a dented head,
Yeah,
and you
that's,
have
that's
like
about
brain
accurate.
damage. This is a
Yeah,
common
now he's
term
gonna
they
now he's
use
gonna
in their
yap me
community.
again. Shut up, tree thing.
They're making fun of brain
Oh, no,
damaged
I should've said
people, and, like, that's
no.
fine. That's totally acceptable. Oh, but if Phil
Should have said no.
says that someone's a
dude.
mouth drooler because they mash playing a fighting game, that's not acceptable. Correct? But they have a literal term they
Unskippable
use in every
cutscenes.
piece of their content, and that's acceptable, saying people have brain damage.
After
What?
this cutscene, the stream,
No,
I'm gonna
it's
restart
not
the
only
stream. I'm gonna fix my
hypocritical,
capture
it's
card and restart
worse
the
than
stream.
what I do. Worse. But they're okay doing it because they're making fun of me. Get it? It's not. It's insanely hypocritical. It's 100% fucked up the way that they do it. Yeah, that's true. Oh, this is absolutely true. Dax McGain or Dax again. I don't know how to say your name. They also say people are wheelchairs, meaning they're
That is quite
handicapped.
amusing, though.
Yes, because we all know that the only people who watch my content must be handicapped. That's
Yeah,
why they
like
do it,
Marin.
right? Like what? And even if they were handicapped, who cares? That's insanely offensive and discriminatory.
Berg, it's literally just background
I don't
noise.
care
I would play.
who
I
you
would
are
play
or where
that
you are
music.
in your
I would
life.
play
If you're
music.
handicapped or not, who cares? You can't watch someone on the internet and like their content. What are you talking about? You see how messed up this is?
God damn,
And
my
that's
capture
their
card
community.
is going crazy.
That's how they
right now.
talk in their community. But
Oops.
that I'm worse somehow. How am I worse than that? That's 10 times worse than what I say. Anyway, let's continue. They just want to pretend that their hate is valid.
Yeah,
so
this
it
is
sounds
Marin right
valid.
now. This is me at Marin
You
right
could
now.
make yourself into a perfect angel in every way. They would still hate you. They would not miss a beat because this is now their job. Okay? As for their viewers,
Literally
they
everybody
find
played
it funny to
Zelda, so I
consume
don't
this
think I'm
stuff, and
really,
they have turned it into a daily routine, and the comments are all about money and not.
Everyone
being good
here has
at
played
games.
Zelda and seen
It's
this
mostly
shit,
people
right?
who are
So I'm not
jealous that
really
you make money being a streamer and
ruining
they
it
can't.
for anybody.
Most of the re-streamers literally are just failed streamers. They can only get any attention or make any money if they upload your content. They try to make their own content sometimes, and they get single-digit views on it.
John, you played Zelda before. Come on. Don't
If you make
don't troll
yourself
me.
super clean and super boring, they're just gonna paste in clips from your past and magnify tiny things to push a narrative, because that's their job at this point. and
Perk,
that's what
I
makes it
literally beat
work.
the boss the first
Being super
try.
clean and
I
boring
was so
is not gonna
good.
stop them. It will just make your content
I
boring.
could be
for
a
people who like
speedrunner
you
if I
and support
wanted
it.
to.
This
It's
is
just
why
bad
people say
though.
the meme words. Because you said something
He's
6
made
years
it
or
a
so
remake.
ago,
They already
and that's
have a
something that
remake on the
detractors
the
still
Nintendo
splice into their
3DS.
videos daily.
Perk, I beat them after the first
these guys hate
cycle.
is
Like in
any
the first cycle. I didn't even
possibility of this
get the
gravy train that
little
they're on ending.
bug things
So if
to
they see you
spawn,
do anything
so.
that they think might
I
actually
did it good enough.
improve your public perception, they're going to try to counter it. Okay? If they thought that a documentary would come out,
You want
that would
pro
actually
level
see you in
speedrunner chat? Then go to a
positive
pro
light,
level
and it might
speedrunner.
change how some
I never
people see you
advertised
on the
myself as a
internet
speedrunner.
and actually
Oh, he
attack
died. Look at the
creators
tree
and, like,
thing.
detractor stuff.
He died.
Well,
Oh,
they're going to try to get you not to do that and even give you money to try to convince you not to do it. These people are just protecting their careers at this point. They even copyright strike each other, and they have their own turf wars, and then they blame
Perk, you don't even know
for
speed
it
level
because
strats.
they try to
Go
get the
raise
competition out
Perk
of the
Jr. or
picture
something.
because of their
Go
money.
go look at Perk
They're
Jr. or
just
something.
a bunch of parasites clawing at each other to try to take money from you,
I'm gonna teach
they're
him how to
like hot
shoot a
dog
gun or
sellers.
something.
clamoring around a stadium. You have no
And
idea.
the tree guy
I'm
died.
continuing. This is all one
Too
comment.
bad.
You have no idea how sad the detractor community actually is. You think it's legit and has some foundation to
All
it.
right, I'm gonna.
No, it's actually just
Oh,
really
can I get to
stupid.
say it? Can I
If
at
you
least
were
say
a
it,
woman,
please?
none of this would have happened. It would have ended long ago because it's unacceptable in the current
Perk, you
climate
weren't
to do
being
this
nice to
a
me.
woman.
What?
However, because you're
How
a
am I supposed to be
guy,
nice to you when you're not
YouTube
nice to
allows
me?
this to happen. If it was some way that you could get in touch with YouTube and get them to
If
actually
anything,
look into,
you should
ban,
be
and
nice to me.
demonetize this as bullying content, which it all is, by the way. I know you choose
Well,
to
actually,
ignore
since
it,
I'm not
but
happy
most
and
of
you
it is
can't- you don't have
totally
to be nice
against
to me.
YouTube's terms of service. It would all end.
All right, I'll
The
save. I'll
hard
be right
part
back,
is making
Mike.
them do making them do this
Uh,
because you are a man and there is no real
10
PR
minutes
hit
or
for it.
something.
If they allow
Probably
this to happen
less.
to a woman, YouTube would look bad. But because I'm a
Marin,
guy, allow it to
Actually,
happen and
get
keep
out of
promote
here.
it
Like,
and let it be
actually.
monetized. Okay.
All right, I'll be right back.
This
I'm
is
gonna
why
I'm gonna
this
fix
Mike
this. I'll
Plum
be right.
documentary has set them a lot